In our gospel reading this morning, we have Jesus referring to himself as the bread of life. And when people went out to see him, ran after him, he said, I tell you most solemnly, you are not looking for me because you have seen the signs, but because you had all the bread you wanted to eat. Certainly, after the miracle of the loaves and the fish, people thought this was great. He gives us food for nothing. They ran after him. But we need to ask our question, in that, even with Jesus, did that evangelize them? Did that move them to faith? For many, it probably didn't. For some, probably did. And this is a bit of a mystery. Jesus also with his miracles. Wow, amazing, a miracle worker. You know, the blind see, the deaf hear, and the lame walk. And they ran after him, looking for these miracles. In that, some were only looking for the excitement of the miracles, didn't move to faith. And some did, obviously. And this has been the way with mission ever since. Missionary goes to another country, another culture, another people. How does he or she attract the people? How do we introduce them to this person of Jesus Christ in a way that will move them to faith? Now, in Papua New Guinea, at the beginning, part of the attraction with the people was simply that we were foreigners and we had things, we had goods. A ship would arrive with all kinds of goods on it. Food and implements, tools, medicines, animals, birds, chickens, whatever. This was very attractive, as people were looking to see how they could materially make their life better. So many followed, maybe even, professed faith and were baptized, only for the material advantage. And sometimes this was the initial approach. And later, many of those people may have moved to deeper faith. And this was also an approach with some of the bishops in Papua New Guinea for some time. Move the people through to baptism, to the ritual of baptism, and then as time goes on, work with them to deepen their faith so that they come to a more true faith. And this was probably disputed amongst bishops and priests, that as some would say, no, we demand of them a greater expression of faith than just baptizing them. And I know up in parts where the French were in the Papua and Goilala Mountains, this was the approach. The bishop, Alain de Beaumenu, said, don't leave them outside the gate. Baptize them and get them in, then we work with them. Two of the priests in a remote parish said no. A 7-year catechumenate. And then we look to see if they really are changing their life. So what is the approach to bring people to faith? And the same exists today. Certainly, people will come if we give them food. If on Sunday after Mass we put on a spread of food, everybody would be in there. The street people and everybody would be in there for a free feed. If we gave out money, if we gave out whatever, the material thing would attraction. And mostly that has not worked. The other way that people were attracted to the mission was through the medical work and through the schools. And in some places where people had very bad sores, tropical ulcers, it only took about 1 dose of penicillin. Finished. Sores were finished. To the people, this was big magic, that, this medicine could cure sickness so quickly. But again, where is the faith? Ultimately, of course, we know that God gives the faith. Somehow, in that process, people move to a faith in Jesus Christ and say, I believe. And that is still the same today. People, we all have to move to faith, maybe again and again and again. And people who don't believe, doesn't matter what the church does, good or bad or indifferent, they won't come to faith through what we do often. But they'll only come to faith if God moves them to faith. And this is our mission today, to give the faith, bring people to the faith as best we can. Thank you for being with us.